Welcome back to Penumbra Overture Part 1. So yeah, we touched an artifact, we got a little bit, stuff. Yeah, not much has happened. I sort of just ended the video right where I was at and continued right on. Dried wheat, beef jerky, okay, never mind. It was dried meat. Whew, pills, painkillers, good sign, really good sign. Right. What is this? Oh, just a straight up typewriter. Made in Germany, 1923. Okay. Shelf. Ooh, more jerky. I'm assuming beef jerky like heals me or some shit. Aha. Copenhagen Post, Monday, 17th August 1930. Psychotropic deposits at the bottom of Death Mine? Researchers at the University of Copenhagen have suggested that mine-altering chemicals naturally sewn into the rock may be the cause of high suicide rates at a Greenland mine. The university, which has recently been conducting studies into isolated communities, first became interested in the workers of the northwestern lead mine last year. They discovered that even taken into account Greenland's naturally higher suicide rate, local figures for the last 100 years were abnormally high at 46 deaths per 100,000 populace, compared to the national average of 29. On further investigations, experts diagnosed in many of the miners symptoms in common with the earlier stages of paranoid schizophrenia. This has prompted researchers to hypothesize that natural deposits of lysergic acid, a pH4 formula, recently discovered to have hallucinogenic properties, may be present on the rocks. A few locals were conducive to the interview. Those who agreed to speak had their own explanation. Inuit spirits known as the Turngate live in the mountains. Universities waiting the results of chemical testing. Studies continue. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ooh, I used it. Joke's on you, I used the... Ooh, the key! 15th of August 1945. Command Bunker, Emergency Air Service Zulu. Weekly report. Never unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runway maintenance complete. I've ordered maintenance be carried out twice weekly from here on due to increased snowfall. One wounded figure is no cause for concern back in London. The Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. 2 of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in a workshop/armory and succeeded in blowing off a couple fingers. I take partial responsibility for this in that I allowed them access to the demolitions manual we keep in the storeroom, and I'm sure that's where they learned the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I've now locked up that manual in the chest in my office. We'll keep the key on my person at all times. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, so it's just the same thing over and over. What's this? It's a picture of a British platoon. It must be. Okay. Alright, I'm assuming this key is used for this. Ha ha ha. Big Book of Explosives, 1923 edition. Black match fused. String for the cotton black gunpowder backstring. So it just tells me how to make stuff. Okay. Probably need that later on in the future, I assume. So we got painkillers, we got a padlock. Beef jerky, now had aroma. I feel like there's a reason for that. Okay, so I assume I don't eat the paint that. So this will probably be helpful. Health, battery. Okay. Flare. So, okay. From what I remember from Markiplier Let's Play, just like a bit of one episode or whatever. It might have been a piece of Let's Play. I think there's dogs in this game. If that's the case, you know. Oh shit. I was right. honestly, I'm not that scared. It spooked me at first, but I feel like there's ways I could cheese it. Pardon me, okay, legit, part of me wants to just start running. So if I remember correctly, if we just run to the right, we'd hit storage, see what's in there. Let's go. I've got beef jerky. I thought I like beef jerky. I'm not here. Alright, maybe I'm a little scared now. Just maybe. Alright. I need to turn on the audio. Don't judge me. Just a little bit, you know? Okay. I'm just gonna... Hey, yo, dog, you stay away. You can't get me up here. Oh, I shouldn't say that. This is 2018. Sorry. Hey there, dog. Hey there, dog. I can't crouch jump. I don't know if he's actually gonna be able to hit me. Come on, bitch. You wanna fight? Oh, he's actually retarded. Okay. If that's the case. Dumb dog. Fuck it. I'll get up. I'll run. Too easy. Alright, I feel a little bit better knowing it's just like a dog. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, don't do that to me. I don't like that noise. Oh, I don't like that either. Empty lighter. Yeah, that makes me unhappy too. What in the world is going on here? These all just paint buckets? Yep. Lots of paper boxes, rusty nails, reams of wire, locked. Hey, your boy. Just fuck off. Dude, fuck, dude. I don't like this quiet. Never artifact. I'm just gonna... Yeah. It feels safer. Nothing? It was different, but the same that time. Like I had more control, but over what? Damn, that's a lot of bottles. Can I actually move this? I guess I should take all this stuff out. Draft coming from the base. Alright, so yeah, I can... Ooh, sneaky. Oh, I'm on the other side. If there's bugs, I'm actually gonna scream. Just text like reversed. You ain't fool me that shit. Kids, some years ago, someone's tunneled through here more recently though. Christ, what sort of creature makes these markings? Oh, fucking hell, man. I don't know. I don't want to know. Spiders and smallness. I don't know if I can do this. Don't. Yeah, no shit. I don't like spiders either. I swear to God. Yo, what the fuck? Is that a dead dog? Oh shit. Day 1. I began this record. Still in the high hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value. Despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous, my aim is to remain secure until what help there may be arrives. And to that end, I have barricaded myself into a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. Almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here. And now, 30 years on, fate has struck again. Day 3, I forecast that today the rescue crews would arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location, hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If then that would arrive by tomorrow, I will go out and search them. Day 6. Whew. My first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both those assumptions and go on outside of my safe haven. My best estimate is that I left the workshop where I was secured about 2 days ago in search of aid, and I have found only danger. I approached the old living quarters, but curiously, could find no sign of life whatsoever. I returned what I thought was the direction from which I had come, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some species of feral creature which seems to have made this old mine its home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose the retreat, only found myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beast. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe now is most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I cowered and fled into the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a smaller, disused part of the mine. Key for which I still have in my pocket within that area. I discovered the storeroom, and I think it should keep me safe for some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learnt. I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. Day 19. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies dimension. Lots of spiders in this place. I do not like spiders. Day 30. Wow, that's a big jump. Day 34. I caught one of the accursed 8-legged beasts nestling in my open mouth when I woke up this morning. To my surprise, I swallowed it. It's much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genus of arachnid. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. Day 35. Any known venom would have affected me by now, and so today is the first minor cause for celebration I'd had since the incident. By lucky coincidence, this revelation also means I've discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I intend to venture to the basement beneath this storm in the name of science to discover more about these creatures' natural habitat. Day 50. Wow, it's like a 15-day difference. For 4 days now, I've been surviving solely off the quite considerable sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time, I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck smiled on me once more when the batteries of my torch died, and I made a second life-saving find in the creature's natural habitat is the dark. With my light now diminished, I need only lie still for a few minutes, and will have attracted enough of the beasts for a rapid hearty meal. Alright then. You know, man, you do you. Guess he likes the crunch. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Am I already? I'm in trouble. Alright, we're good now. Day 71. My earlier assumptions on the benign nature of my cellmates may have been made in error. After careful autopsy, I'm concerned that there may be a small volume of natural chemicals. Oh, sorry. Natural chemicals stored in the stomach, which, if ingested regularly over a period of time, may become psychotropic or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stashes of supplies I can find. However, then, evidence against such a move is insurmountable. I have no source of light. 2, I swore to myself I wouldn't leave until I heard human voices outside. 3, the spiders are so tasty. Day 100. From the marks I have been making on the walls and my scribbled diary entries, which in the dark may amount to an illegible scrawl. Today is the 100th day of my new life. Over the past month, my edible friends have become more and more aggressive and have swelled in number and size. Whether or not this is a result of my plunder in their ecosystem, I am unsure. However, at this rate of growth, they will soon be too large to crawl through the gaps in the walls. For all I know, I can only be seeing the tip of the iceberg. If all fails, and I have never recovered, I hope at least that my study of, and indeed involvement with, these fascinating creatures will one day be regarded as an important point in natural history. The greatest names in modern science got there more through fluke than talent, and it appears that this rule has extended itself to my discovery of this delicious new species. I only pray that this second rule deems my breakthrough too insignificant, for all great discoveries tend to consume their inventor. Ooh. If it weren't for the size of the pieces, I would say it looked like eggshells. Oh, fucking hell. If I thought I'd fight a big-ass spider, dude. Oh, that's like impossible to get by. I don't want to go for my painkillers already, goddammit. That feels really satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we're fucking shutting you off right now. Bitch. Yeah. Want that. What's this? Fluid lighter gas. Nice. Okay. Good name, good name. I could have sworn I saw something. Hospital, great. Great color, great color. Where'd this rock with me? Seems like a pretty cool dude. Whenever it comes at me, I can throw it at it. Also, it's really big. Alright. Dude, fuck these spiders. I feel like I might need that. No, come. Am I stuck? There we go. Oh, this is where I came from, okay. Oh. What the actual fuck just happened? I guess I have to go back and grab the thing. I think that guy just got killed by his delicious spiders. Write this back real quick. Hooks on. Oh, wrong way. Man, this game is interesting so far. Like, I'm not too scared. Like, I'm a little scared. Like, oh, my cat just knocked on her bowl. Scared the shit out of me. Don't just fucking open the door. Oh my. He's still down here. Just Day 200. It has been some time since I recorded any findings in relation to the spiders, with whom I have shared my existence for the past 8 months, partly due to my enforced retreat from their basement territory. Not too long ago, their behavior became overtly aggressive, and so I've attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair. and secured myself in one of the smaller rooms above it, the only one with an operational door lock. The other reason is that I've been recovering from a minor operation which I was forced to conduct myself without the aid of anesthetic. Even if I did have any anesthetic or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent at my work, so anesthetic was out. Surgical tools are all well and good, but although it may be old and rusty, I still trust my penknife to do the job just as well. The procedure itself was elementary enough, a simple amputation of a non-vital organ. I began to notice a thick glue-like substance forming on my tongue and was forced to accept that I had become infected through constant toxin ingestion. Day 300. Another century of days comes and goes. Wow, this guy stayed a fucking year in this place. Another century of days comes and goes. It seems like so long since I escaped here. At some stage since my last century, I attempted to return from whence I came. That from which I originally was fleeing seems a fate far worse than the one I now face. However, in the time since I arrived from the larger mind system, a cave-in has occurred, blocking any further progress. I was forced to return, accept whatever end life has in store for me. I can hear my aggressive little friend scratching the door to my cell. So he just got carried away. Whoa. That's a lot of shit. What's back here? Oh. That guy had a long tongue. Oh. Yeah, that is a large spider. Can't say I'm a big fan of it. My boy got dragged to the fucking thing there. Alright, well, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. We got to meet the spider guy. And that was interesting. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this game so far. It's really fucking weird. And like, it's not scary, but it like, I'm on the edge of my seat. All right. There's been moments here and there I've been a little worried about, and those dogs spooked me a little bit. I don't think I want to fight one, but if I got caught by one, I think I could run away without freaking out too bad. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.